Chevron Corporation and Total have expressed readiness to help develop Iraq's giant Majnoon oil field, which Royal Dutch Shell Plc said it wants to quit, according to Iraqi Oil Minister Jabbar al-Luaibi. Iraq hasn't started negotiations with Chevron and Total, which have expressed readiness to work on the 200,000 barrel per day field, al-Luaibi told reporters in Baghdad. Shell hasn't quit Majnoon, and the Iraqi oil ministry is still in talks with the producer, he said. Chevron was considering buying Shell's stakes in Majnoon and West Qana oil fields. Until now, we are still in talks with Shell, and no decision has been made in relation to exiting the Majnoon field, al-Luaibi said. He hopes to reach a satisfactory deal for the two parties. Chevron and Total didn't immediately respond to requests for comment. Shell said in an emailed statement Monday that Iraq's oil minister formally endorsed a recent Shell proposal to pursue an amicable and mutually acceptable release of the Shell interest in Majnoon, with the timeline to be agreed in due course. Iraq, the second largest producer in the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, reluctantly agreed in November to participate in production cuts to help end a global oil glut, and has vowed to keep expanding capacity to be ready for the end of the deal next year. It pumped about 4.6 million barrel per day in December, just before the curbs took effect, and development of West Qana, Hafaya and other oil fields could take the nation toward a capacity of 5 million barrel per day. In the statement on Monday, Shell said it will remain firmly committed to natural gas and petrochemical projects in Iraq. By leaving Majnoon, Shell will be in a stronger position to focus its efforts on the development and growth of the Base Regas Company and the Nibbles Petrochemicals project. Shell has a 45% interest in the Majnoon service contract, in which it's paid a fee for each barrel of oil produced above a certain level until 2030. The company holds a 20% stake in West Qana. Iraq committed to reduce crude output by 210,000 barrel per day as part of the global agreement to curb oil production. The country's finances have been under severe strain from low oil prices and an expensive armed conflict against Islamic State militants over the past 3 years. International reserves fell from $54 billion at the end of 2015 to $45 billion at the end of last year, while the government deficit increased to 14% of gross domestic product last year from 12% in 2015, the International Monetary Fund said in August. To get faster updates and the latest news from the oil and gas industry, please subscribe to the YouTube New Video channel and connect with us on Facebook, Twitter or LinkedIn.